Hey guys, this is Lord Gaming. This is going to be another Infinite Magicraid video. So this video is going to be about something really exciting that I managed to do in 5 days. I did grind a lot, to be fair. I did grind a lot. I've completed every single one of, of the daily, the 7-day challenges. I've completed a lot of the chapters. I am currently at chapter, 28, getting to chapter 29, and basically from here I'm a little bit stuck, as I need to keep improving some of my heroes. However, what I managed to achieve in the 5 days that I showed you by, grinding, doing the events, doing the usual grind, doing my dailies are really important, don't forget to do them. But what I managed to achieve to do is I got myself to this point. Let me show you, because I wanted to do this live here. Just click awaken and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and confirm. Basically I managed to get my first 5-star awakened champion, and it's something different. You might notice something different in here, and that is the fact that I changed my starter. My farmer. Basically my farmer used to be Strapotite. The thing is with him, you know what, I kind of caved in because of the fact that, like, okay, I ignored the tier lists as much as I could, even though I'm still learning the game myself. But at the end of the day, I noticed that Strapotite just wasn't doing the job that I built him to do, and that was to help me continue and clear the campaign. I got to the point where I was stuck. I constantly needed to have a full team. The other team were, for the sake of Nightmare campaign where I got to, the other ones were pretty squishy and were dying too fast. So it was kind of sad to see that I could not progress anymore because, like, okay, I had to build some other champions, even though the main goal is always to get yourself, the starter, the campaign farmer, whoever it is, get that person awakened to get to awaken 5 as fast as possible. I did get extremely lucky, to be fair, because, like, I actually checked the tier lists. And from what I saw on the tier list, I actually got this one over here that's hiding behind me, Melia, which is a beast. Like, she's a beast, she's insane, she's like, she's the one that basically made me carry myself pretty easy. Like, if I go right now, let me double check. If I go right now back into the campaign, so let's go back, let's see. Campaign, let's get into Glen Highland. So I'm currently at Nightmare, as you see over there. I keep having to move myself. If you go to Glen Highland, if I go over here, you're gonna see that I just have her in a preset because her skills are a little bit interesting. I have her in a preset that makes her be able to solo Nightmare campaign stages for me. I mean, so far she managed to do that pretty well. I did have to gear her in a certain gear set. I did have to give her, certain stats in order to get to this point. But it's actually pretty amazing to see that you have one hero that helps you to solo that, the content, the campaign, which is kind of the main goal in order to achieve those chapters. Because honestly, my first goal on this account is obviously going to be progressing as much as I can, but I want to also see, with the grind that I've been doing so far, how fast can I get to Catherine. So Catherine is kind of like, the one that you get after you finish all those chapters. I might get stuck at a certain point because I have no idea what's next in the chapters, but when it comes to the campaign part of it, look at this. I have one person, I have one hero, Melia, soloing everything for me. It's all because of her kit. It's all because of the counterattack that you see that she keeps doing while she's under Valkyrie. After I finish this, I'm gonna go through her kit and show you exactly why she is so good. But look at this, she did it on herself, she 3-starred it, she's amazing. Let me show you her kit, let me show you why I chose to go this route and why I chose her. Okay, keep going back, I keep doing too many clicks, but if we look at her, basically she has like this. On the A1 deals 200% attack damage to a single enemy. Okay, that's pretty decent, good single target damage. On the A2 deals 2 stages of 200% attack damage, each to a single enemy with a 40% chance to inflict a layer of HP burning for 2 turns. As I mentioned in the previous video, HP burn is definitely, it's better than burn. Like, burn scales off of the attack or defense of the person. HP burn scales off of the max HP, and this one can do some insane amount of damage. She's not just gonna be good for campaign farming, she's gonna be good for killing bosses. When you have a single target boss that you need to focus to kill, she's gonna be amazing for that. The passive, there is a after booked, it's a 100% chance to inflict a layer of HP burning on the attacker for 2 turns when Melia takes direct damage. So basically every time she gets attacked, she puts HP burn on every single one. Obviously, as long as you have the effect hit on her in order for that one to land, because that's kind of like the accuracy as that it is in other games. Then it's the thing that makes her really amazing. It's the ultimate. Melia transforms into the Valkyrie and gets all of her skills enhanced for 3 turns. This effect cannot be removed and she gains 1 more action turn. So basically this is on a 5 turn. After she does the Valkyrie form, it goes down to, gets an extra turn, it goes down to 4 turns. And guess what happens? After she gets Valkyrie, you click over here on the skill switch. Check this out, all her skills change. Now on her A1, she deals 200% attack damage and with a 40, 50, 60, 70, 80% chance of inflicting 1 layer of HP burning for 2 turns. That's a lot better than just a single attack, right? Then the A2 deals 3 stages of 200% damage each with a 40%, 50, 60, 70 after it's booked chance of inflicting a level HP burn. Again, more damage for HP burn, so more of this DOT damage over time, which is pretty amazing. Then the passive becomes Melia is immune to control effects, and there is a 60% after book. It's booked, 100% after it's booked, after it's skilled up. I'm used to the word book, sorry. She has a 100% chance to counterattack when she takes direct damage. Cannot be stacked with the counterattack buff. I mean, you don't need to stack it. She's gonna counterattack every time she gets a direct hit, you know? That's pretty amazing. And then obviously the ultimate turns into a passive once she's in a Valkyrie form. Each stage of attack restores self HP by 5% of max HP when melee attacks targets under HP burning status. So this becomes a inbuilt lifesteal, which is pretty amazing. So she's managed to clear so much for me. She's so insane. She's definitely like after I looked a little after I built her and looked a little bit up, I went and checked on some of the tier lists, and she's actually up there as being the S tier. She's up there as being one of the best starters for the sake of clearing campaign, for the sake of clearing you know, bosses, for the sake of fighting in dungeons. So she's definitely one of the best heroes I could get, and I was lucky to get her, and then I built her. At the same time, even though I showed you the progress and I showed you that she's awakened 5, I actually didn't crunch everything. You know, there's some people that use the tactic of like they're feeding every single epic in here, you know, every single epic they get, they just keep feeding every single one just for the sake of getting that awakened 5 as soon as possible. Well, it took me 5 days to get here. I didn't have to feed every single one. As you see, I kept obviously 2 legendaries. I kept 1 epic, which is Maya, plus I even got her to 5-star because I needed more support. I had another epic Obor that I got to 5-star. So there's basically 2 5-star chickens that I use. Let me actually double check so I don't say something, you know. Yeah, it's actually, so there's 2 5-star chickens that can chickens again from the other game, 2 5-star eggs that I could have used to get my first 5-star awaken faster, but I chose to get a little bit of help. If I would have focused on Valkyrie from the beginning, maybe I didn't need to bring some other people up to help her out. And as you can see, there's, look, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. There's 20 epics that I actually kept without feeding them straight up to my farmer, and I still managed to do it in a pretty fast time. So, you know what I suggest, even though I was like, yeah, I don't necessarily look into the tier lists, but the thing is, you get so many epics, and it can become confusing at the beginning. So I suggest, actually, you know what, just go look up those tier lists. So I will be doing, I guess I'm gonna make a video and I'm gonna reference a few tier lists that are already out there. You know, there are other people that played during the beta testing, they've played for a longer time, they have some tier lists about them. So I'm gonna try, I'm gonna make a video on one of the next ones. I'm gonna make a video on those tier lists. I'm gonna reference them, and you know, it might be helpful for you, at least to make you decide, like, okay, can I use this epic as a what's it called? Can I use this epic as food or not? That might be helpful. That might be a lot easier, because you know what? If you're trying to play this game and progress, you kind of need some of those resources. But yeah, this is gonna be for the video today, guys. I just wanted to show you, you know, my progress. I wanted to show you that I could awaken 5 my first champion in 5 days while having two other ones that I invested some eggs that I could have used for. And I wanted to show you that I changed from my Shapotite, I changed to my main one being Melia right now. The next one that I'm going to focus on, honestly, I think, even though I have some legendaries, I think I'm going to focus on Maya, because from what I looked at Maya, myself first of all, and then obviously I went to check some tier lists. She's an insane healer. If you look on the, if you look on some of the tier lists for epics, she's like epic. She's like a god epic, basically. So it's definitely, if you keep her, if you get her, definitely keep this one. But yeah, this is gonna be it for the video today, guys. Thank you for watching. Subscribe and like if you're not subscribed yet, and I'm gonna see you on the next one. Peace, love, take care everyone. Bye, guys.